This morning I got stopped in my tracks and I thought I have to talk about this to you. And don't go away because this may change your perspective. This may change your life. I mean it. And when I woke up, I did my exercises and I do these exercises in my bedroom because there's a big mirror and because I want to keep the form right. And I stopped at a certain moment and I looked at myself in the mirror and I thought, damn girl, you're doing this, you're exercising, you can move again. This is pretty amazing. Thinking of how I spent my life lying down on the couch or in bed for 5 long years, not able to do anything, not able to do the things that I loved doing, being paralyzed often, dying slowly. That was my life, and I was counting away the minutes, slow, long minutes, for 5 years. And now here I am, and I'm moving again. It's something that I took for granted back then, before I crashed. I took my health for granted until I crashed. And you always take some things for granted until the day you lose it. That's how it works. That's how we're wired. It's kind of stupid when you think about it. But that's why I want to make you aware of this. And when I was looking at myself, thinking all that, the other thought came up that I want to share and talk about today. It's what made the difference that I got my return on investment. I want to talk about your return on investment because the one return on investment that we all get from making decisions and from not making decisions is the same return on investment for everyone, not just for you or for me, for everyone. And think for a moment, you're going to the city and you're shopping and you're looking around and all of a sudden there's a nice window and you see the pair of shoes that you wanted since a long time, but you couldn't afford, and when you say, oh, I have to have these, those are my dream shoes. You go in the store, you fit them, they fit so perfectly, and you say, oh, what the heck, I'm gonna buy those shoes. And you buy them and you feel happy about that. Or you are ready for a new car. You want to upgrade, up level your standards, and so you're investing in a higher priced car, and you say, well, actually, I can't afford it, but look at this and look at that and that speed, and I need this because it's comfortable. I spend a lot of time in the car, and you buy the car, and it feels good to you. You believe somehow that you will get that return on investment, right? And I cannot tell you how many times I hear the same excuse over and over when people come to me and they talk to me. They want to make a very important change in their life, but then they say, I can't afford that. I can't afford that price, that investment. And they walk away. And that's their right, okay? I totally get it. I once was like them. I told myself that I could not afford investing anything in myself. And sometimes I would buy something materialistic, some material that I wanted instead, and I didn't think about that return on investment. You get where I'm going to. But stay, because this is not the whole point. It's the price for making a decision or not making a decision. That same price, that same return on investment, what is that? It's your time. It's your time. You can't buy time, and time is the return on investment that you get from investing in buying healthy foods, in leading a healthy lifestyle, in investing in your abilities and capacities, in your potential. It's a return on investment that you get from making healthy choices on a daily basis. When you're going through the supermarket with your big cart and you're pushing it forward and you're going through the rows and you're putting in the stuff from the shelves, like packages of cereals and all easy stuff that you can easily open and eat right away, the ready to grab and go food, the fast food. Are you giving that a lot of thought? Are you giving that just as much thought as you give your car, the new car that you're buying, thought? Usually not, because you buy cheap food because you want to save on money, and you buy fast food so you can save on time, because all you have to do is open the cupboard and take out the package, warm it up in the microwave, and hop, you have your food. But this is the big realization. Fast food is actually the fast track to illness. Fast food is your fast track to death. It's your fast track to losing your precious time. And time, I know we don't have control over time. That's kind of frustrating, but what I do know is that we can extend the amount of time and quality time for ourselves and our loved ones by making those healthy choices and by investing in just that, in making that a priority. And instead of first buying the car or first buying the nice shoes, invest in your health. Because you know, when you lose it, it's too late. And honestly, I thought I would have to spend my whole life on that couch over there. I was doomed to do that. I got my time back by investing in making different choices and making other priorities, making my health my priority number one, not shoes. I didn't care about having nice shoes when I was lying there paralyzed. I couldn't even walk. I didn't care about having a fancy car when I didn't have my health. I didn't care about having a designer salon when I didn't have my health. I didn't care about having designer's clothing, nice clothes when I didn't have my health. The only thing I cared about was, how do I get my health back? That is where it all starts. That's where your life starts, with your health, the ability to move around and to do what you love doing, to do what you're good at. Your work, having pleasure from working, having pleasure from being around the people that you love, as the real you that we still recognize, because illness changes your whole personality. It made me bitter, anxious, without having a perspective. You can't look forward. And that is the time. That return on investment is your time when you invest in a healthy lifestyle on a daily basis, because health is something that you want to sustain, and you cannot build up a long-term vision with fast food. You can't, because it will only sustain you for a short amount of time, and then you will run out of it. You'll get a heart attack or stroke or diabetes, or like me, a deadly illness. And then time is running out way too soon. So think for a moment today, and I really want to give you some food for thought today. It's essential. All the practical stuff, that's nice, but what it's really about, it's this. It's being aware and having that wake-up call. Oh my goodness, is this what I'm doing? Are these the choices I'm making now? That is not going to sustain my health. That is not going to expand my time here, where I still want to achieve so many wonderful things, where I want to spend a lot of time as long as possible with the people I love, with my children, my grandchildren in the future. That is what it's about. So think, what are the things that you still want to achieve? How precious is your time here? What are the things that you still can do with that if you use that time optimally? When you maximize your amount of time, when you expand it by making healthy choices, by investing in yourself so you can get that return on investment. And time passes by no matter what you do, if you're eating badly or healthy. But when you eat badly, your time will be spent faster. Think long term. That is what I invite you to do. And until we talk again, give this a real good thought. And let me know what you want to do with your time, how you want to maximize your time. In the meantime, eat raw, feel ravishing.